at some examples, we are having some light load here, which is at an angle of 65, as you can see, 65 degrees. Then we are having a force of 15 newtons acting at point B on this rod. So we are required to calculate the moment of the force, of which our force is 15 newtons. So we said that we have just seen that the moment of a force is equal to the force times the perpendicular distance. And in this case, our force is 15 newtons. And now we need to find the perpendicular distance from the turning point or the pivot, or the point where we are experiencing the turning, to the force. So in this case, if the force is acting upwards and it is 15 newtons, this is the line of action of this force. So this is our turning point A, and therefore this would be the perpendicular distance. The perpendicular distance means the distance we are considering is meeting the line of action of the force at 90 degrees. So if this is 65, we need to find this distance here up to the turning point. So if we try to extrapolate here, this is the perpendicular distance we need, and therefore it is the same as this perpendicular distance. So if we complete a triangle, this is the situation we are having. This is the line of action of the force. This is the turning point. So this is the perpendicular distance we need. We have this angle here as 65 degrees. And then we have this hypotenuse as 45 centimeters. So we can use the concept of a triangle if we have this angle here. But I know that this is 90 degrees, and if this is 90 degrees, if this is 65, then this one has to be 25. So this drives me to a triangle of this kind, a right angled triangle, which is 25 degrees. This is the distance we need, and we have 45 centimeters as our hypotenuse. So we need to get this distance. We use a formula which is called SOHCAHTOA. This is for memory purposes. But what does that imply? If we have the hypotenuse and the adjacent. Why is this the adjacent? Because it is the side which is in contact with the angle. So this is the adjacent. We have the angle, so it means cos of 25 will equal to the adjacent over 45. So our distance will be 45 cos 25. The units, we had centimeters in the equation. So after we have our distance, then we can simplify our distance using a calculator, or you can simplify that at last. So you can come and say moment of a force, therefore is equal to our force, which is 15 newtons, times the perpendicular distance. And when you place this one on a calculator, you are getting 6.1. And then the SI units, the force is in newtons, the distance is in meters. So it will be Newton meters. Only if this distance is in meters. However, I did not convert this centimeters to meters. So I can convert it from this point, 45 over 100, to make this one go into meters, then cos 25. So what I have here is 6.1 Newton meters. For those who want to have more examples, you go out to subscribe to the premium version of my channel and look out for more examples regarding moment of force. Thank you very much.